ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy SCGRANT here. We're back in the city of Los Ondas. It turns out that, well, looks like the sun is rising in this coastal city as we are going to steer away from the upper portions of of this fine establishment and head down to the coastlines. Most notably, the beach itself is comprised of both Subaru Beach, Toyota Sands, and Little Mazda. That's pretty much the three current like little districts that I put out. That's pretty much put aside along the coastline, and I believe this one just what happens to be Little Mazda. Yeah, Little Mazda would be the first spot that I'm pretty much navigating you around, like pretty much giving you a little bit of a guide, because what you see out there is just nothing but empty spaces. That, like I said, things are still a work in progress. But once again, Little Mazda is pretty much finished with pretty much its theme is the plaza and promenades residentials. But there's also some, you guessed it, there are some other buildings too on here that just distinguish out. Like I said, because to the beach, you'll see some regular houses. While you go further into the district, you'll see plazas and promenades. Like I said before, because you know life's the beach, and judging from as you read the title, you can tell that I actually managed to put a lot of residential buildings along the coastline, like near the water. So you can tell that a lot was put in. Then we made into, I think, Toyota Sands, which is basically themed on the eco-friendly buildings and apartments complexes. Yeah. And there is the fish market that's also being displayed here as you see fit, along with some other things, and some traffic goes along the line, going past the trees and pretty much going down the main road itself. Apart from all the trees, you can actually switch out trees in the middle of the road. You can switch them by switching other types of what trees you can find in the respective menus. So it just comes to show that pretty much that I really have done a little bit of an overhaul when switching maps to something more better. So yeah, this one is definitely Green Cities. There is a bit of some clear space, like literally space in the middle, that pretty much is there because once again I pretty much used up pretty much any space I had when it comes, like I said, I gotta separate the roads from the really beach lines, because once again it depends on the terrain of the road itself. And what we got here is another eco-friendly home or establishment. It's getting upgraded. They upgrade themselves on their own, because like I said before, the district is done. It just basically, you know, operates on its own terms. And the fact that I even put gravel road, like literally dirt roads, like once again, it goes to the beach, pretty much you see the doors. I even put up fences, knowing the fact is that, yeah, there is a certain barrier that between the water and the ocean. I even went as far as to put in sidewalks. Yeah, I even put in some sidewalks, but not in this district. I think there's another district where I put sidewalks on there. And we got another house that's being upgraded. Like I said before, this is the eco-friendly district, I would call it that. Yeah, Toyota Sands is the eco-friendly district, residential district. And as you can see, yep, a lot kept going in pretty much how it is. So pretty much we just move on forward, and I believe that yep, this is definitely pretty much all we can do here. And you notice that as we move forward, yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna switch over to Subaru Beach, which has always been the first ever since the start of this segment of the city. Yeah, you can see some regular buildings now popping up, and this one is definitely the mid-century modern district, because you know, because of the theming of that was released back in 2022. And there are the sidewalks. Yes, I actually managed to put up fences on this one and managed to separate it from the beach, so you definitely want to get towards the beach. I even put up a volleyball, some parks and plazas. I put up a volleyball, some volleyball up there, and yep, more sidewalks. Once again, man, if anyone wants to hop the beach, that's pretty much how it is, man. Once again, there'll be parties going on down here, especially because once again, you gotta separate from the whole ordeal about all this. But that's all I have for now, because this is basically one of two videos for you today. So make sure you stay tuned. Go check out part 2, man, because that's where we're gonna go into a more first person around most of the three space stations. Anyway, that's all for now. See you then.